A new judicial clash once again puts the administration of Donald Trump on the defensive. A federal judge in Baltimore has partially blocked the changes the White House sought to impose on Obamacare, the healthcare law created in 2010 that guarantees coverage for millions of Americans. The decision comes just as the government planned to implement measures that, according to critics, could leave more than 1.8 million people across the country without health insurance. Judge Brendan Hurson determined that at least half a dozen provisions cannot take effect because they pose an immediate and serious risk to citizens. These include stricter income verification requirements, the possibility for insurers to drop those with overdue payments, and an additional $5 charge for certain enrollees until they prove eligibility for federal subsidies. Opponents argue that these rules not only make enrollment more difficult but also increase coverage costs, hitting the most vulnerable populations particularly hard. Although Hurson blocked these measures, other parts of the law remain in effect. However, the key point is that the Trump administration will not be able to enforce the most controversial changes while the lawsuit filed by several Democrat-led cities proceeds. In his ruling, the judge emphasized that removing coverage from millions of people would drive up hospital costs, overwhelm emergency services, and strain local budgets. In his words, leaving people uninsured is not in the public interest. For the White House, on the other hand, the goal of the reform is to prevent improper enrollments and ensure the integrity of the system. But critics see it as a direct attack on public health, aiming to weaken the foundations of Obamacare. Organizations like Democracy Forward celebrated the ruling and promised to continue litigation to block what they consider a rollback of healthcare access. The legal battle is just beginning, and all signs point to this becoming a new political and social front. The question now is clear. How far will President Trump go in his attempt to reform a system that millions of families consider vital to their well-being? If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.